Rightio, cutting room floor. Let's check it out. What's on the cutting room floor, Munchie?
What's your knowledge of Bulgarian football?
Oh.
Can you name a single team?
I remember once I had to call a soccer game when I was down in Wollongong, just talking about the subs, people coming off the field and all that sort of stuff. And it was just Serbian, Bulgarian, Czechoslovakian names. My God, I had to get a tonguectomy. And he was playing wing as well.
Tonguectomy was. What do you know of the Bulgarian team, Arda Kazali?
Well, I know little to nothing.
Well, I'll tell you what's happened. A Bulgarian football team, so named Arda Kazali, held a minute's silence in honour of a former player, Petko Gunchev, a 79-year-old, been a former player, big part of the club. So they did a minute's silence before the game. I've got footage of them here. They're standing there, arms around each other, paying him his due respects. What was interesting was he wasn't dead. So during the game, they discovered he wasn't dead.
Right.
And they had to post their Facebook page explaining that they'd been misinformed about his death. So you know how we all stood there and had a minute? You know how we all did that?
Yeah.
And we bowed our heads and we gave great thought to him and all his family, and everyone's probably watching this and everything. Well, sorry, there's been a mistake. So the management of the team said they'd like to express a huge apology to this player and his relatives after the club received wrong information about his death. So he himself said he never missed watching their matches on TV, so he was driving home to watch the match, but this time he was 10 minutes late because he had some work to do.
Oh, he missed the minute's silence.
So he didn't see any of that, and he's driving home. His phone starts ringing, but he's driving, so he didn't want to answer. I entered the garden, and my wife greeted me in tears. She said, Petko, they've announced on TV that you've passed away. And would you mind following through? Let's not make lies of the television.
Yeah, come on. They've made the effort.
So she's thinking, well, he's not home. He's always home to watch the beginning. Yeah. He's not home.
Yeah, but
maybe they know before I do.
That's pretty quick.
It is Bulgaria.
That's pretty quick. Someone dies and then they have a minute's silence.
They don't want to wait till the next game because by then it's old news.
That's old. These days, the 24-hour news cycle, it's so grueling.
So how embarrassing. They would have been thrilled he's alive but annoyed that they'd been made to look like fools.
Yeah, but it happens.
Does it?
Well, Peter Hellier, remember Peter Hellier? He was announced on Twitter that he was dead.
Well, who was it? Who did Richard Wilkins say? He said Jeff Goldblum had died.
Jeff Goldblum had passed away when he hadn't.
No.
That's why you don't get your news from Twitter. I remember a few years ago there was a guy that we worked with, Peter, and much liked around the radio station, and Peter had passed away, and I thought it was the Peter that we liked. And so I went and I blew up Deluxe because management here had done absolutely nothing for him.
No tribute, nothing.
No. And I said, what the F is going on with this business? Are we so cold-hearted that this man has passed away, worked with the company for close to 30 years.
And nothing.
And you people have done nothing at all to honour his memory.
You didn't go that dramatic.
I went very hard. And then...
Is anyone having drinks for Peter?
One of the young guys that works with us, he found out and he was in tears. Yeah. He was my mentor. He was my idol. And then...
Then what, Brendan?
Then we discovered it was another Peter that hadn't worked here for nearly as long, for a nanosecond. And
also, if that's...
all intents and purposes...
If that Peter, if the passed away Peter's family is listening to this, I apologise because you said... Well, it wasn't that Peter, because you said that Peter was one we liked and was a nice Peter.
But no, the other Peter that passed away was...
he was a pickled people eater.
Yeah, but I was not familiar with him.
No. So there's no disparaging of his nature.
No, not at all.
We just didn't know him.
For all I know, he did great things. I never met the man.
No. And so did you have to go around and tell everyone you had the wrong person?
Yeah, I had to go into the boardroom and say, guys, I walked in before him, was, I put it down to a low blood sugar moment.
Force them to go and buy you some sandwiches.
Then I had a juice and a lie down.
They said, why don't you go home, Brendan? Why don't you go home?
Okay, kids, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more Jonesy Amanda's Cutting Room Floor.